Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Annalisa, and welcome if you're new. I hope you are doing really well. Thank you to all the new subscribers on recently. And this reading today is about, it's going to be titled something like what daily practices or daily rituals should I incorporate or focus on in my life in order to become the brightest, the purest, the strongest, the whatever it is that you want to be. How can you engage with the elements, with yourself, with the energy world on a regular basis, like a little something every day that's going to help you develop that. Okay, that's quite a long title, so I'm going to shorten it like a little bit. But tune in and see which deck you would like. We've got the Cosmic Tarot, the Morgan Greer Tarot, and the Shadowscapes. And follow the link. Also, I'm going to record another video today, which is going to be a chakra checkup, and that's going to be looking at balancing them out. So you may want to look out for that on my channel as well, because they're kind of connected, right? So when you've chosen, then we will start. Okay, group number 1. I've pre-shuffled these cards, so let's have a look and see what is going on. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so the message for this group, oh, you can't see the cards. Put them over here. Can you see them? A little bit. We've got the Magician, we've got the Chariot and the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing with your particular group, in terms of the Magician, it means you need to be working with all the elements. So it's not one thing in particular you need to be doing. So working with earth energy, fire energy, water energy, and air energy. So balancing them all. Because this card has come up, I feel like you, collective as a group, are people who are quite spiritually advanced already. You have a certain amount of understanding, a certain amount of skill, and because of your brightness, you need to really get everything in balance, okay? Because you've developed that power, that spiritual power already. It's really important to make sure everything is in place. So in terms of the earth energy, making sure you're grounded every day, doing a grounding meditation or physical, doing something physical, but with the intention to connect to the earth, because just doing something physical on its own is not enough. It needs to have that intention to connect you to your body, to the earth, to the ground, and to be solid in your physical body. And then also, so connecting up, so making sure you're connecting down and connecting up to the light as well, to heaven as well. Doing that connection, I feel like most people I'm speaking to in this group will already have understanding of these things, so I don't need to go into too much detail about those. Using fire elements, so burning sage, palo santo, whatever you use to purify, using candles in rituals. And something to do with balancing fire as well. So being aware in terms of, okay, yeah, because we've got the Queen of Wands, it's like you're very strong in the fire element. You've got a lot of fire. So for you, it may be more about balancing fire, as in it may need to come down a little bit. Just be aware you've got very strong fire if you're not already. And so cooling that is going to be good. So that's why grounding is really important, connecting with the earth, and then with water as well. So using water rituals, bathing in salt water, just drinking a lot of water, and almost like you can do like a blessing ritual with water as well. You know, like blessing, like just like drops on your head. I don't know what this is. I'm just getting this image of you just like doing like drops of water, purified water, salt water, something like that, blessed water, and dropping it on your crown and on your third eye, like down your chakras, like purifying with water. And yeah, I feel generally you're already doing it with the Chariot. It feels like you've already got daily practices, you've already got rituals that you're engaged in. So to continue with whatever you're doing because they're working. But the main thing, okay, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, is you need to focus on grounding, okay? Because the Pentacles are kind of not looking so healthy, right? You've got very strong fire, not so strong earth. So, yeah, this is going to help you feel more balanced and more stable. If you're prone to getting emotional, you're getting heated, angry, like very quickly, you're kind of like flip at something, it's because you're not grounded enough. So, I feel just a good meditation actually is going to help you, because a lot of energetic stuff is actually can like stir up the fire as well to an extent. So depending on what you're doing, so it's actually kind of like soothing physical stuff, more like Tai Chi, maybe some types of yoga, but not. I wouldn't recommend Kundalini because it's just bringing more fire up. Please don't, like, I'm giving kind of health advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? So listen to your own intuition. But if you're feeling like this resonates, then just be aware that Kundalini yoga tends to bring fire up rather than cooling and soothing it and grounding, so bringing it down. And a simple meditation where you've got the roots, you're growing your roots down into the earth and connecting to the core, and the light core of the earth, visualizing the pure light there, the soul of Gaia, and connecting, wrapping the roots around it, bringing them back up through your chakra system, and bringing that light back up through all your chakras, and then connecting to heaven, okay? So that kind of really strong, like, tied, like bound to the earth is going to help you. Okay. I think that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And thank you. I look forward to speaking to you again. Or you can share. If you have your own techniques you want to share with people, share them below, because that's a really nice thing to do too. Okay, bye. Hi, group number 2. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what is up for you. Okay. Wow. We've got lots of major arcana. So I'll just show you what they are. We've got the King of Swords. Then we have the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Okay. Let me just tune into this a minute and see what I'm feeling. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you guys is there needs to be a transformation in your mind. Okay, you need to become more aware of your mental sovereignty. Do you know, this was my theme for me. Maybe this is for me, because this year my intention was to develop mental sovereignty and to become very pure and clear and focused in my thoughts. And I feel like this is what you guys need to focus on as well. Be aware of your mind, the thoughts that are going on, the stories you're telling yourself, the ideas, the habits where you go to with your thinking, because that's going to trigger then emotion. So if you find you get like triggered emotionally, watch the thought patterns that go there, because they're going to be taking you back to the same place. But it's the thoughts that are the key, I want to say, the key. So in terms of daily practices, there's things like affirmations are going to be really good for you, journaling, So writing, getting all your thoughts out, getting them all down so they're not just going around in your head. Journaling, when I say journaling, it can be video journaling, it can be expressing to a friend or a therapist even, or just expressing yourself. It can be through the arts as well, but somehow getting out the ideas in your mind and putting them down so that they're kind of like a ritual physically out of your body. And then, yeah, affirmations in the mirror, whatever you want to feel about yourself, you know. I am beautiful, I am strong, I can do this, that kind of stuff, okay? So those kind of thought things, because I feel like there needs to be, because you've got so many major arcana, I feel like there's a big process going on for you at the moment, and this is the time to kind of dig in and really support yourself through the process, because you're going through a big transformation, a big change, and it's like needing to cut away the things that aren't helpful for you. So this also is cutting attachments. So you may have strong cords between yourself and other people, so a daily cord cutting ritual is going to be really good. The one I know about, which I learnt from Bridget Nielsen, if you look up her YouTube channel, I think it's called cord cutting, something like that, but it's like you're kind of just twisting your hand, imagining a cord here, twisting it, and like pulling out from your this is your solar plexus, pulling out like a cord from your solar plexus, okay, until you feel it release. Feels like there's more there for me. Until you feel the release, okay? And then you're kind of doing some sweeping action, something like that, just like, you know, clearing down. It doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be drawn out or dramatic. It's just doing that and just being aware of the sensation and purifying it. So cord cutting every day is really good for you. You may be an empath, so you very easily feel other people or connect to other people, so it's really important to keep purifying and clearing that. And then, yeah, because of the Wheel of Fortune, so that makes me feel like you are on the empathic level, and so it's like picking up on thoughts, connections, everything of other people, and it's about identifying what's you and what's other people. So you see this guy falling off of here, it's like you need to kind of throw out the people in your body. It's like they're literally inside you, their energy is inside you. If you are a woman especially, then doing things like yoni steams, it's really powerful to clear out energy from sexual partners. So look up yoni steaming as well. Sexual de-armoring as well, like clearing your womb, because it's very easy to hold people inside our body internally. So it's all about clearing those attachments, clearing out that. And once you've purified that, you'll probably realise you're actually, if you're someone who's like got anxious like mind or troubled thoughts or stuff, when you're doing all this stuff, you're going to realise that actually you're much more sovereign than you thought you were, because you're just taking on other people's stuff all the time. The other thing we've got for you is the Hierophant. So I feel like you may benefit from having a teacher at the moment. So someone who can kind of give you some ideas, some clues, some keys as to some practices. Maybe you already know this person, maybe you've already connected with various people there's like, I don't know, meditations you listen to that work as a daily practice, or you already have a teacher, or you already have a spiritual guide, that kind of thing. Something like that. Yeah, you've already got them. So keep connecting with that person and using them as the guidance as well. So daily, this is all about daily practice. So it's quite a lot for you, but mainly cord cutting and becoming aware of your mental sovereignty is for you guys. So I hope that helped. Please let me know. Share any of your own tips, advice, or videos you like, whatever, below, because we can share here as well. And thank you for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like my videos. Hi Hi group number 3, thank you for tuning in. Let's see what is coming up for you guys. Okay. Two of Swords, King of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Tower. Interesting. Okay, let me just tune in for a minute. Okay, so I get it. It's come to me. Two of Swords. So the main thing is with sword energy, it's the air energy. So for you, it's going to be really important. I'm feeling this is about clearing your mind. So some similarities to the second group, but this is a little bit different as well. To do with your mind, but if you may want to watch it because I may explain more about the mind stuff in there if I forget it or I say something different now. But anyway, I'll say whatever's relevant. It'll come through. With your mind, I feel you need daily practice to clear and purify your mindset. So, and this is the main thing for you, same as it was the main thing for group 2. Ways to do that are things like journaling, so writing down all your thoughts every day, getting them out of your brain and into something else. Another way is speaking to people. Can be a counsellor, can be a therapist, can just be friends or family, someone you trust who can just listen, without responding, but just able to absorb what you're saying without taking it in themselves. Yeah, that they're able to be a kind of a blank slate for you. And also, I feel like with you, your mind is something different. Your mind is a little, it's a little defensive, okay? With the crossed swords, with the Two of Swords, I feel like you're a little bit, there's some kind of, I don't want to say, it's like there's something you're holding on to, like in your mind, there's some kind of attachment in your mind. Because what we've got, let me explain a bit more. What we've got here is the King of Swords. So this is very much about you becoming sovereign in your mind and becoming a strong, clear thinker. We've also got the 5 of Wands, which is very much about a lot of fire energy that needs purifying, and also the Tower card, which it feels like there's things that need to be collapsed for you. There's things that you're doing at the moment that aren't helping you. Now, I want to declare this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not as a alternative to your own, seeking out a doctor or your own medical health. Okay, it's really important that you know that this these are just some ideas, and you just take on what's relevant to you, and this is not replacing medical advice. But what I feel is there are some things already in your mindset or that you're doing that are not helping you, that are actually causing more problems. It can just be a negative thought cycle, like a repetitive thought that's coming up every day. You yourself might know as I'm speaking, oh yeah, I'm always thinking this, I'm always thinking this. It can be I'm not good enough, or life is really difficult. It's something quite hard, something challenging. I don't know what to do, I'm stuck, these kind of things. And that thought cycle is causing lots of conflict and fire in you, and it's something that needs to be broken down, okay? So in terms of what you need to do, so you need to become aware of them is the first thing. You need to be aware of your thoughts. So journaling whatever comes into your mind without judgment. So just putting it down. Put down your negative thoughts and your positive thoughts, like just everything, and just try doing that and see what comes up, what the kind of patterns that you see that are coming up, that are linking you into getting into fire energy, getting into heated or passionate exchanges or conflict with yourself. There is something that is challenging. I feel like, you know, with the King of Swords, you do already have a certain amount of awareness, a certain amount of understanding of this, but it's about, excuse me, it's about choosing that, choosing to be, okay, I understand this, I'm going to do something about it and practically do something about it. For you guys, I'm also feeling that using candles as a daily practice is going to be really good. Maybe a candle meditation. Yeah, like lighting candles and just focusing on the flame and your breath, flame and your breath, that kind of thing, just purifying. And also some grounding is going to be really good. So a meditation that where you visualize your feet growing roots into the earth, going deep down into the earth, wrapping around the core of the earth, a bright light center, the soul of Gaia, connecting with that, tying to that, and then that light coming back up as you bring those roots back up to you, drawing that light up into you and through your body, and that cord comes through your body and kind of bursts out of your crown and shoots up to the sky, right, to the sun, the galactic sun, and like wrapping around that and coming back down. So you're really connected on that level and a purifying light all the way through, okay? So some kind of grounding meditation like that, and something cooling and soothing. So again, I'm feeling like some gentle exercise is going to be quite good for you. Something like Tai Chi, or like I want to say Pilates, some like movement work. It's this like Alexander technique, something like that, like focusing on posture. Something to do with posture can help you. Some simple breathing, you know, breathing and purifying. It's just a daily meditation, really simple, you know, just 5 deep breaths. Just check in with yourself, that kind of thing. And then it's about allowing habits. There's some kind of habits you need to break. Could be smoking, could be unhealthy food, too much social media. There's something, you're going to know what it is. You need to cut down on those, and by doing these other practices, it's going to help you do that. Okay, so instead of going on social media for however long, just like I'm just gonna like breathe for 5 minutes. Okay, and it will shift, really change your energy dramatically. Okay, that's my advice for you, group number 3. I hope that helped. Please let me know below, or share any of your own ideas or advice, or videos to stuff you like for those different things below. And thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time.